Facebook groups are dead. Wrong. Facebook groups are not dead. In today's video, we are going over how to leverage organic marketing on Facebook and why Facebook groups aren't dead and how it can still serve you in 2023. Whether you don't have a Facebook group right now or you do, this video is going to go over the 3 channels of Facebook, the 3 connection group growth method, which shows you how to go from 0 to over 10,000 members in 1 year without running a single ad. That's what I did, as well as the 3 major types of Facebook groups, so you can decide what kind of Facebook group you want to run and how it can serve you in your business goals this year. I'm Emily Dawn. I'm an organic growth and lead generation strategist, and I run an all organic marketing agency where we provide done for you Facebook group growth, lead generation, and content creation so that you can focus on making sales and serving your clients. It's time to dive into the 3 channels. I call this the 3 channels of Facebook. You have your Facebook personal profile, you have your Facebook business page, and then you have Facebook groups. When it comes to organically growing, I believe you should have all 3 of these set up and optimized. And I'm going to explain to you right now the difference between each of these channels. So, starting off with your Facebook personal profile. This is what you may think of as where you connect with your aunts or your uncles, relatives, or long distance friends and keep up to date with their life. Well, in the business world, we are leveraging these personal profiles for business. And previously, this was against what Facebook wanted. Facebook was resisting against people using their personal profile for business because they want you to use your Facebook business page. Why do they want you to use your Facebook business page? Because they want you to run ads. They want you to pay Facebook to advertise your business. So, why would Facebook allow you to utilize your personal profile for business when they have a feature that makes you pay to be advertised? So, that's a huge difference between the two. But recently, we have seen Facebook stop resisting its users and starting to come on the same team as us, and they have rolled out this professional mode. This professional mode is a toggle that you can switch on with your personal profile on Facebook, which now allows you to have insights on your Facebook. So that means you can see the analytics, so how your posts are performing, what's your reach, so how many eyes are getting on your content or your lives that you're doing, as well as other monetization opportunities. And some people have the feature where you can schedule posts to go out on your personal profile, which was never an option before. So, your personal profile on professional mode is such a key piece of your organic marketing strategy on Facebook because now Facebook has come on our side and has this professional mode. So, your Facebook business page, this second channel, if you're not planning to run ads or not planning to run ads anytime soon, why do I recommend still having a business page? Well, there's a couple reasons, but the first one being just because you don't want to run ads right now doesn't mean you don't want to run ads in the future. And what you don't want to do is be creating content and growing your business for a year, 2 years, 3 years without a business page. And then you want to start running ads and you're starting from scratch. Facebook doesn't trust this business page yet, neither does the consumer. So think about if you saw an ad running and then you clicked on that person's profile and you see that that person that's running an ad to their workshop or to a low ticket offer that they've only been posting for a few days and it's like a new profile. There's not trust built with the Facebook platform or the consumer. So the longer you can have that business page set up and optimized, the better for your group. What I call the powerhouse, the mitochondria of Facebook. And a lot of people are saying, right? The personal profile is getting amazing reach right now for businesses, and some people are solely leveraging their personal profile for business growth. So that's great if that's working for them, but there's a feature, a major feature that the personal profile on Facebook does not have that groups do, and that is the entry questions. So on Facebook, how it works is if you create a private community, you can set up these entry questions. These entry questions allow you to collect data about the prospects coming into that Facebook community. This is a way that you can grow an email list, begin to qualify leads, and establish, is this a person a good fit for my community and my service or not? So that is one reason Facebook groups are so powerful. But another thing that you need to consider is that when you build a community, all of the sudden the community is able to contribute to your reach, meaning this becomes a joint effort. If we're comparing this to Instagram, if we look at your feed, you're in charge of making all those posts, right? You're in charge of having the conversation, of replying to the comments and all of those things. Versus when you have a Facebook community, it's like other people are involved in the growth of your platform because they can contribute value as well, both in the comment section, in posts, depending on your group rules and what you allow. So that's a huge factor. And the biggest factor that I don't see people highlighting about Facebook groups is the fact that it gets to a point where it is running on autopilot and generating you leads on autopilot. For myself, I do not actively grow my Facebook group because Facebook is doing it for me. I have built up my group to amount of members and amount of activity to where Facebook is now recommending my group to like-minded users that are interacting with similar content. Meaning, qualified leads are requesting into my group while I am sleeping. How would your business look different if every morning you woke up and had new leads right there? That is the power of Facebook groups. And this is what people are not realizing. They're not realizing that ads, yes, they can be running on autopilot. You're also paying for those ads versus a Facebook group, it's running on autopilot and you're not paying for ads. And Facebook is pushing it out to your people. Can we just have a moment of silence? I think I hear the choir singing. So that is the brief breakdown of the three Facebook channels. It's time to transition into the three connection method, which is the methodology I came up with after trial of error, of testing, of teaching, training teams, of seeing what works best and what doesn't work so well. The three connection method essentially has a word and an action step. So the words are authority, mutual exchange, and relationship. Authority is about leveraging other people's Facebook groups to get exposure to your brand and to bring new members into your group. Mutual exchange is about the prospecting method to find potential clients that are already raising their hand on Facebook and bringing those people into your community. Then relationship is direct messaging, building relationships in the DMs and therefore building your community. So these three words all have action steps of how you actually can go out and implement this on Facebook. And this is what my growth gurus on my agency team are implementing for our clients. They're going out and doing the prospecting and bringing leads into our clients' Facebook communities. The three connection method is a manual process and therefore takes time. Hence why people hire my agency to do it for them because they don't have time. For the people that do have time, they go in and they learn my three connection method and then they go out and apply it themselves. And that's when they, determine, is time or money more abundant for me right now? And they make the decision, do I learn it from Emily or do I outsource with her team for them to do it for me? So once you have implemented this three connection method for a bit, it then becomes not necessary once your Facebook group hits that point where it's running on autopilot. So at the beginning, it's like getting those wheels turning, getting Facebook used to who's coming into your group. And as engagement increases in your community, then Facebook starts to recommend your group and you start to see requests coming into your group without you having to do work. And then it gets to a point where you no longer have to go out and do that three connection method because Facebook has picked up the work for you and is generating those leads while you're offline. Okay, it is time to discuss the three major types of Facebook groups. Firstly, there is the super niche group. So, super niche group has one primary purpose, and that is to bring on more clients for you. So, that is when you're going to be super specific about who you're letting into the group. This is going to be a smaller group, but a more targeted group. Second kind is the larger and broader. This is where you have, an umbrella of your industry, but you're more open to letting people in that don't check off every single box of your ideal client. So why would you go this route to grow your service-based business? Because numbers do mean something. They're not everything, but they mean something. When it comes to co-hosting or being a guest speaker in summits, there's often a minimum size of an email list or audience that is required. So if you have a super niche group, let's say you have 75 people in your Facebook group, but all of them are super targeted and they're becoming clients, that's amazing. It's serving its purpose there. But if you're wanting other exposure opportunities, if you want to do collaborations, if you want to be pulled into podcasts, and people see that audience size as value because they see it as eyes on their business. And if you can create a broad but still industry relevant community, you have those opportunities for you. That is the route myself and my agency clients go down because we realize that no, not 100% of our Facebook group is going to convert. That is very, very normal. But we allow our people to find us within our community. And our community is also running on autopilot. If you have that super niche group, it's a manual process to bring people in because your group is not at a size where Facebook is running it for you. Then there is this third type of Facebook group, which is the Facebook group for a specific time, a specific event. These are also called pop-up groups, and they're often for workshops, for challenges, for one-day master classes. And so it's for a specific event. And the reason why these are beneficial is because you can then see everybody that has signed up super easily. You can see their Facebook profiles. And so when you're done your workshop or during your workshop, you can easily DM, you can easily tag, and it makes it very, very simple to know who is interested in the workshop or challenge that you're hosting. So to review, you have your super niche group, okay? You have your broad but still industry relevant group, and then you have your specific event group, a pop-up Facebook group. So you may want a combination of the niche group and the pop-up group. You may want, the more broad group and do a pop-up event. So there is no right, wrong, good or bad. They are different and they serve different purposes. And depending on what your business vision and your business goal and the services you provide, you may make a different decision, different combination, or just two. If right now you aren't waking up to new leads, if right now you're not sure where your next lead is coming from, that presents a problem. Because if we don't have a sufficient lead flow, that means that we don't have a sufficient flow of new clients. Because before clients are clients, they're leads. So if you don't have lead generation streams coming in, that presents a problem if you're wanting to continuously onboard. So if you have an evergreen group coaching program or you have a done for you service agency like myself and you want to be onboarding clients every day or every week, then you need that lead flow supply to help you reach your goals. I have linked below an application to the Limitless Leads virtual VIP day. A VIP day is where you get customized support as well as done for you services to set up your lead generation streams to ensure that you know how to get those leads coming in and flowing in to your business every single day so that you don't have to worry about where your next lead is coming from. If you want a customized growth and lead generation strategy for your business to ensure that your business is flowing and growing at the rate you would like, you can click the application link below and fill that out. And if your application is received and approved, you'll get that email with the next steps. We are very specific about who we serve because we only serve people that we know will succeed with our services. So go ahead and fill out that application form if you feel like this may be a good fit for you. To recap today's lesson, we talked about the 3 Facebook channels, we talked about the 3 connection group growth method, and we talked about the 3 major types of Facebook groups for service-based businesses. So, with this all being said, it is very clear that Facebook groups are not dead, but you need to know how to work with Facebook versus against it. And if you're wanting to learn more about that, you're welcome to join my Facebook community if you're not already a part of it. I've linked that below. And so that we can connect, you can also send me a friend request on Facebook. I'm more than happy to hear from you. And any other details or free trainings that you're looking for will be linked below. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, morning, evening, whenever it may be. And I will be back with another video very soon.